Welcome to the Schauer Center School of the Arts New Year update. Welcome, Katrina.
Thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. Well, let's start off with the adult visual arts. It's been a very popular program throughout the years here at School of the Arts, and they're taking the month of January off, but they're going to have something starting in February.
Yep, we're going to have a basket making class with our wine and art class in the evening. The basket is a charcuterie board basket with a handle, and Terry Foytz is going to be instructing that class again. She's a very popular instructor for this. She's very talented, and I think she designed this one as well. But that's a fun class. We have 2 offerings for that because it fills up so quickly. So
Okay.
You definitely you want to register early for that class.
Yes, definitely. And that's February 25th and 26th.
Yep, that's right. We also have a paper quilling class. In the fall, we had a paper quilling class that went very well. So we're having another one in March. We're going to have this flower basket. It has a little bit more pieces to it, a little bit more intricate, but it's a really beautiful piece, and people will be able to work on this and hopefully complete it that night.
So I can see that visually here.
Yeah.
But if I'm going, what is paper quilling?
Yeah, so it's rolling paper strips.
Okay.
So these are all individual strips of paper, and you roll them, and then you shape them with your fingers into these different shapes, and then you glue them down onto a board. So we've got a few different kinds of flowers and shapes in here, and so people can really customize it as far as how they want their flower basket to look.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and then the future classes coming up, then we'll talk about when I have you back,
Yeah,
correct?
that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
we can talk about it.
All right. Adult dance will be in January, though. That'll be
Yes, we have happy dance coming. We've got line dance, and the happy dance classes are always paired with a drink. So there's line dance and ranch water. So it's kind
Okay.
of fun. And then we've got Hustle and the Harvey Wallbanger in
Okay.
February, and the Waltz and White Lady in March. So, and there's a few more later in the session as well, but those are always fun because there's a dance instruction and then some time to actually do it with your partner or a friend or somebody else in the class, and then the bar is open as well, so you can enjoy a drink and kind of have a really nice night out.
fun. For any of our viewers that do not have a dance partner, or maybe their dance partner couldn't make it, how will that work for them?
There's either the instructor, Eric, will dance with them. Otherwise, we have regulars that are solos that they get paired up with. And it's always a really fun time, regardless if you're there with somebody or without.
Excellent. Your youth theater dance program, everything for youth has been huge.
Yeah.
And this year you're bringing in, or in 2025, excuse me, you are going to be bringing in a new contemporary dance, or bringing it back.
Yes. So we have a new instructor,
Okay.
Michelle Barfield, and so we are going to offer 3 different levels of contemporary dance in the winter-spring session. So we've got a younger, intro to contemporary dance program, and that's for 7 to 11-year-olds, and then we've got kind of the intermediate for 12 to 14, and then advanced for 15 to 18. So we're really excited to have contemporary back as one of our dance genres that we can offer, and really looking forward to the classes with Michelle.
Great. And the different age groups that you have, if someone has never done any type of contemporary dance and they're not age 7 to 10, could they still come into then what's considered the advanced, or how does that work?
They can always reach out to me first and see exactly where they would be placed. We do have a try one class policy, so if you want to come in and try a class,
Nice.
and decide that, oh yes, this is going to work for me, or no, I don't think I'm really interested, that's always something that we do offer, and they just need to contact me at the Schauer Center, and I can arrange that with the instructors.
So if they were going to call you at the Schauer Center,
Yeah, the number is 262-670-0560, and my extension is number 6. Otherwise, you can talk to anybody at the box office at extension 3.
great. So youth theater has always been big.
Yes, and this spring we're starting a new program. It's our Rising Star mini musical. So right now we're in the process of getting Aladdin Jr. It's our bigger production in process, and that's performing in January. But after spring break, we are going to be auditioning for a smaller musical. It's called The Most Epic Birthday Party Ever.
Oh, wow.
It sounds so cute.
It does sound
There's music and dancing. There's hip hop dancing, and there's a whole little storyline. It's a shorter production, but it's a lot simpler, one set. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So we definitely have that theater offering coming up, and then at the same time we're also starting our on the spot improv troupe again. So those two things will be happening for theater in the spring.
Wonderful. And then you have a very large dance section.
Yes.
I'll put it that way.
Yes, we do.
So let's just touch on what is being taught.
Sure.
Versus diving into each one individually, because there is a lot.
Yeah, so we've got a really strong Irish program that starts ages 3 all the way up to 18. There's a lot of different levels in there. A lot of the beginning classes are for those younger ages, and as you get older, then you need to be placed into those older level classes for different. You need to make sure that you master certain steps and things like that. So we do have our Irish program with Miss Celeste and Miss Autumn. They're both fantastic teachers, and so the whole schedule is in the brochure. But it's classes Monday through Thursday at various times in the evening. We also have a very large ballet program. We have 2 instructors for that as well, Miss Anna and Miss Caitlin. And again, they teach students age 3 all the way to 18, from the itty bitties on flat shoes all the way to the oldest students on point shoes. So that's a really great ballet program. And as I mentioned before, we're bringing contemporary back again. So we're really excited for that as well.
Great. So again, now this is a rather new brochure, right?
Yes.
And when will this be posted on the Schauer Center website?
This week, hopefully.
Okay.
And then print copies will be available after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And will be in mailboxes, and hard copies will be at the Schauer Center as well.
Okay. You're also offering youth visual arts.
Yes.
And then visual arts for all.
Yes. So we have a few youth classes that are really exciting. We've got a drawing class with Audrey Swigert. She was one of our instructors this summer. And so she's doing a drawing class. There's 2 sessions of that. There's an 8-week session and a 6-week session.
Okay.
And then she's also doing a painting class. So that's, again, an 8-week session and a 6-week session. So, and those are on Monday evenings, and it's just going to be, she's so talented. I'm just really excited to see
very much
all the things that she gets to teach our students. And then we also are doing an artist spotlight with Jean Kohlmeyer, our other art instructor. And those are Saturday mornings, and they're just one-time workshops, but the art is focusing on specific artists. So there are samples of those art pieces in our brochure, but there's a watercolor, oil pastel, and the acrylic painting. So there's, if you don't want to sign up for a whole 8 weeks or a whole 6 weeks, there's just a one-day class that you can take as well. So those are really fun youth classes that are coming up. As far as visual arts for all, we've been doing this Peeps diorama thing for the last few years.
Yes.
And so this year we're changing it a little bit, and we're asking people to create famous artwork, but with Peeps.
I like it.
So we want people to, have their own creativity and thought process into it, and recreate a famous piece with Peeps that can be displayed at the Schauer Center during that, Easterish time.
Okay.
And then after entries are submitted, we will have a voting period for the public, so you can come in and see all the submissions and vote on your favorite. And we do have different rewards for those top prizes for the voting. So
yeah, what a great idea.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's our community is really creative, and so it's always fun to see what people bring in.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like a great beginning of the new year.
It is.
A lot of great classes being offered. And I want to let our viewers know, if they are interested in getting a unique Christmas gift for anybody, to please get a hold of the Schauer Center, whether it's a show you're going to see or offering your children or grandchildren some of these great youth classes and get them started.
Yeah, and we have gift certificates available that can be used for either shows or classes. So
excellent.
And I think we're running a promotion right now that if you buy $100, you get $20 for free.
Nice.
For a gift card. So definitely now is a good time to purchase that.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming in.
Yes, thank you for having me, Sally.
You're welcome. And to our viewers, as always, thank you for watching.